First off, I want to say my condolences to these families that are struggling right now, having just lost their kids in this horrific scene. It's weird to think that the killer/killers are probably watching all these YouTube channels. And I want to be clear that what I'm going to talk about is complete speculation. On the evening of Saturday, April 30th, 2022, University of Idaho student 19-year-old Hudson Lindau attended an annual ball held by the fraternity Delta Tau Delta. Maddie Mogan, her boyfriend Jake, Xana Kernodle, and Jack Showalter were also in attendance. The next day, Sunday, May 1st, 2022, at 11 a.m., just across the street from the University of Idaho, Hudson Lindau's body was pulled from Paradise Creek and ruled to be an accidental drowning. So, among the residents of Moscow, Idaho, there's been a lot of talk about seeing wild animals dismembered. And then this story comes out about this Australian shepherd who went missing from his own backyard, then discovered a couple of weeks later, skinned. And from the manner that these animals were skinned, we know whoever has been killing them is most likely an avid hunter. Honestly, I don't know about you, but to me, these animal killings almost seem like they could have been practiced, just to see if he could get away with it. Obviously, this dog killer wasn't bothered stepping on other people's property. And then there's the fact that a knife was used to kill these animals. Is there some psycho who's running around Moscow, Idaho, who has moved on from killing animals to people? All I hope is police and investigators are zeroing in on someone, and they don't have enough evidence just yet to get a conviction. I'm sure there's a lot to go through with all the fingerprints and DNA at this house. As you see in the police body cam footage, when they would respond to a noise complaint at 1122 King Road, there was always a ton of people partying there.
So I just looked for everyone that lived here, and they're not here right now.
No one's here that lives here at all?
No one's here that lives
So
here.
everyone here is trespassing?
Well, no one's here that's trespassing, but no one that lives here is here right now.
Yeah, so there's some weird things going on around this house. Like that window that doesn't have a screen, and there's a cinder block sitting underneath it. Just looks like another route that someone would use to get inside. But I feel once they do catch this killer, he's gonna have vanity about what he's done. Or they. I'm starting to speculate there could have been more than one person. Honestly, I think that would answer a lot of questions. Like the fact they were able to slay the victims without any noise for the other roommates to hear. Because let's face it, if you were getting stabbed, you'd scream bloody murder. But then again, this killer probably got enough practice he knew exactly what he was doing. And for all we know, he could have been inside the house when the victims arrived home, just waiting in one of their closets or something. It's also kind of weird to me that the roommates didn't call the police first. They called their friends and boyfriends to come over, and they called the police. But I can see them not knowing what to do, being scared to go upstairs and do a full check, not calling 911 right away, especially if they thought Ethan and Xana had been drinking, or if something illegal was in the house. The room doors could have been locked. The blood would have been dried, probably looking like mud by this time. And then being murdered would be the last thought in your mind. According to the coroner, each victim had multiple stab wounds and one fatal stab wound to the chest area. Ugh, that is so personal to actually shove a knife into someone's chest. Like, what a sicko. Like I said, most of this is speculation, but it would make sense, especially with an Instagram account titled Kill the Clones, linked to a YouTube video that was allegedly uploaded on November 12th titled Killing the Clones, that was directed at Maddie and Kaylee, but was taken down shortly after, according to users on Reddit.
Let me know what you guys think, and if you like this content, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you.